Hello, hello, gorgeous. I am live today from my car. Let me know that you can hear me and see me. I'm going to give you guys a chance to hop on. I wanted to kind of share an important message with you guys today and also make some really interesting announcements, so make sure you stay till the end. Let me see if you guys are hopping on. So today's message is about quantum leaping, right? I make a really big deal about expanding your container. And I also teach about being able to move 4 levels ahead. So why do I talk 4 levels ahead, and why is the container so important? So when most of us are manifesting on default, right? Like we're just like not even thinking about it, or maybe we're thinking about it a little bit, but it's kind of on default. We think, okay, I'm making 10K months, so I'm gonna make 12K months, and then you start making 12K months, right? The thing is that going from 10K months to 12K months is not a quantum leap. It is manifesting, yes, and hell yes, like that's a great leap, right? It's a next step, but it's not a quantum leap. It's the next thing. It's the next obvious thing. It's the next duh. Like, of course I get to make 12,000. I'm already making 10, right? So what happens in the difference between a regular manifestation, which is like a duh, like the next level, versus a quantum leap, is you may be making 10K months and then you skip a few steps and end up making $50,000 a month, okay? Here is where the container becomes really, really important, because you've only been making 10K months, right? Or whatever the thing is, and now you're doing 50K months. And so you can get really, really wobbly. Why were you able to make this huge jump? That's very important. The reason you were able to quantum leap is because you have found yourself in flow. When you are in flow, you are just really filled up in the divine feminine. You're really overflowing. You're really connected with the field. You're getting these intense downloads, and you're actually listening to them and following them. And when we're in that field, our energy can be very like up in the clouds, very airy fairy, very much like woo, like you feel very ungrounded. And so that's when you quantum leap. You quantum leap, but then you're feeling ungrounded. Your energy is very much in the airy fairy realms, and then you fall flat on your face. I have done this so many times. I've seen so many of my clients and students do it. I've seen friends and family members do it. So the trick then is how do you get yourself into the quantum field, stay there, quantum leap, manifest like you've never manifested before, and not fall flat. I think when we self-sabotage, a lot of us have done it, we think, okay, well, I gotta just play it safe. I can't go big. I'll just go back to regular manifesting. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to play safe. Like, there's nothing wrong with regular manifesting. I do that all the time. But there is nothing like quantum leaping, because you get to skip so many steps. That's where my 4 levels ahead steps come in. But the part that you must pay attention to is your container. Because when you go from making, 10K to 50K a month, it's going to be very wobbly. Let me give you an example. So I work in the 4 levels ahead field all the time. And this last week, I had this huge, profound breakthrough where I did my level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. And instead of falling on level 3, which is my normal, I fell on level 6. Yes, you heard me correct. I was going for level 3 out of my 4 levels, and I overshot my goal. And I was feeling amazing, and I was feeling scared, and I was feeling like, oh my God, and I was feeling like airy fairy, and like my energy's in the field. And then I started getting a little wobbly. And to add to this whole container expansion, typically what has happened for us in the past is that Irfan and I will not expand our container at the same time. Like, I'll do it and then he'll do it, or he'll do it and then I'll do it. So we always have this buffer room. To add to this huge expansion, we happen to be both expanding our container in like ways that we could never imagine at the same time, individually, but at the same time. So we're both like, freaking out, airy fairy, in the field and leaping like these levels. And so I had to go back down and sit down in my journal and be like, hold on, I have been here before, never at 6 levels, always at 4 or 3. What has happened in the past when I've gotten here? And I was like, I've self-sabotaged, I've fallen, I've gotten snippy with my family, I've attracted a fight with my husband. I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. That is not who I am. Okay, so what do I need to do to keep myself grounded? And I made a list of all the things that I need to do, which revolves around slowing down, making sure I'm not missing my meditation, eating right, sleeping well, asking my husband very clearly and directly exactly what I need from him, letting my kids know exactly what's happening and what's the plan, doing what I love. But I had to really narrow down that container. Are you guys following me? Let me know in the comments right now. I don't have my other device, so unfortunately I'm probably missing your comments. Let me see if I'm able to get them. So let me know and I'll watch it in the replay if you are getting what I'm saying. This is why you must, if you are in my world and if you are creating like I create, and if you are the type of woman that skips steps. Christy said yes. Okay, thank you, Christy. Thank you for that affirmation. Kanchan also said yes, right? If you are a woman like me and you're like, I'm ready to skip steps. Like, who wants to just go to the logical? Like, I don't want a logical life. I don't want a life in moderation. I don't want the next best thing that makes me yawn. I want the ridiculous things. I want the quantum leap. I want to skip time. I want to collapse time, right? So because we are those women, we need to be extra mindful of our container. It is key. Okay, so right now in the chat, let me know where you mess up your container. Okay, and I have an invitation for you. You guys know I have my Femme Fortune container course, which is brilliant. It is amazing. And my Conscious Couture Coach course actually has the full on Femme Fortune container course and more, and so much more on communication, on coaching, on limiting belief, on how to notice other people's and your own limiting beliefs, and how to help them through it if that's what you want to do, or help yourself through it, or help your clients through it. And the cart is currently open for Conscious Couture Coach, and it's closing on Sunday. And on Monday and Tuesday, March 7th and 8th, I am adding 2 new live trainings in there. So that's a total of 4 hours of new trainings in there. And we are going deep. This is called the Goddess of Fire and Flow. And you need this container work if you're going to be quantum leaping like me. Okay? If you're tired of going to the next obvious step, you absolutely need to be doing this quantum leaping, okay? And this container course. The other thing I want to mention is, you guys know I am flying to Hawaii next month, beautiful Honolulu, and I'm taking 3 gorgeous women, meeting them over there, and we're going to do this Goddess of Riches 3-hour intensive. So 3 people have signed up. I have 1, max 2 spots open, but you must confirm them now because the time is near. It's happening next month, and I'm so excited to be doing this. So I've got 1, max 2 spots left. I think 5 is the most I'd like to do. 4 would be the ideal number. So email my team at theuniverseguru@gmail.com if Hawaii is calling to you and you want to meet me in Hawaii next month. The other announcement I have is, as I announced the other day, I have 3 coaching spots open. And one of them was snapped up from a client, a previous client. So I have 2 coaching spots open. And I also have these 2 experimental coaching spots that are opening up in my mind. I've never done it quite this way, but I'm being called to offer it. So you are going to be a guinea pig in this new one, but here's the offer. In the new experimental coaching calls, I believe that the women that are in my container are next level women. These are women that are tired of the bullshit. These are women that are not in victimhood. These are women that don't need a lot of hand holding. These are women looking to just create at the next level. And my theory has been for a while that 1-hour coaching sessions are too long, that I believe that women like you and I don't need that much time. I don't need an hour to have a quantum leap. I can do it in seconds, right? Especially with the right coach and the right container. So this experimental coaching package I have right now, it's going to be 20-minute coaching sessions. It's going to be a 3-month container, and I'm going to give you audio access, Facebook Messenger audio access to me. I'm experimenting it to see. I believe that I can take a couple of women definitely to the next level, and in like the shortest collapse time possible. I totally get it. In the past, I've done 1-hour coaching sessions and they've been amazing, but I'm being called to offer something different. So because this is more of an experimental package, it is going to be deeply discounted at this time. And later on, when I, practice and perfect it and see how it works, and if I'm being called to offer it, it will be offered at a higher price point. So if you've been wanting to work with me for a while, and if price has been an issue for you, you need to be on this experimental offer. So go ahead and email my team at theuniverseguru@gmail.com, and they'll send you over the information for that. And if you're okay with 20-minute coaching sessions, audio access to me on Messenger, then we can talk about that. And if you're ready to do this fast, if you're like, Mina, I'm ready, I have not only been ready, I've decided, I've committed, then this is going to be the offer for you. So 3 offers, just to recap. One is the Conscious Couture course is currently enrolling. We're going live on Monday and Tuesday in the Goddess of Fire and Flow. That cart closes on Monday, okay, on March 6th. Second offer, I have 1 max 2 spots left for Hawaii on April 6th. I'm holding a 3-hour intensive followed by a very high vibration dinner, personal dinner with me and a couple of other high vibration girls in Honolulu, Hawaii on April 6th. And it's called the Goddess of Riches. 3 wonderful women snatched it up from my CEO Boss Queen and aligned as Femme group yesterday. So I have 1 max 2 more spots left for that. Email my team. And the third thing is that I have 2 more full coaching package spots left. If this is calling to you, email me. And I have 2 experimental spots. The experimental spots are going to be a deeply discounted offer, but it's going to be only 20-minute coaching sessions and Facebook Messenger access to me. I believe that if you are next level and you're ready and you're committed, then 20 minutes coaching sessions should be able to quantum leap you. We are going to freaking collapse time, all right? Let's sleep in 20 minutes, okay? I don't think that women like you and I need like that much more time, especially when we're committed. And there's nothing wrong if you need more time. Like, I get it. I have been there. I have those coaching packages too. But let's experiment with this next level, all right? I love you. Thank you for joining me live. I'm going to walk into my hair appointment now. I see my hairstylist just walked in. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.